My question is, and this isn't an attack, and maybe this is indirect. I could go over this for hours, but this is the best way I can say it. Do you think either party will push in the next 4 years to decrease income equality and return power, opportunity, decent wages, and liberty of the working people of this great country, and truly push to fight against the great favor and power and liberty and opportunity that is so very much in the lap of the super-rich industrial elite? Or will both parties continue to serve the elite as they have for many decades?
Okay, so my first problem is I fell asleep halfway through the question. But
like I said, I don't know how else to word this.
But it's...
I don't know how else to word this. I spent 20 minutes trying to figure this out with my buddy, and he's like, I don't know how else to word this.
It took you 20 minutes to say it, too. Yeah. Here's my feeling. Number one, I don't care about income inequality. I care about the idea that there are people who have actual obstacles to success. That's not the same thing, right? If you have somebody, you know, I've been in the 1%, I've been outside the 1%. I hope that all of you one day are in the 1%. The fact that I am now in the 1% is nothing from you, right? I didn't take any money from any of you guys, right. And I would challenge you to, take me to the cops if you think I stole something from you, because I certainly haven't. So the idea that that is a chief problem in the United States, I just don't agree with. But if the question is, does either party have a real incentive to help the American people, the answer is no. Both parties have an incentive to engage in the rage machine. I wrote an entire piece about this for National Review. Right now, what you have is an angry moment. Everybody is pissed about something. But the question is whether your anger is justified. Right? If you're a good person and you're married and you're getting angry about something and you want to have a good marriage, the first thing you should ask is not what did my spouse do to me. The first thing you should ask is it justified that I'm angry? Like, am I really doing the right thing here? And in politics, the same thing is true. Political parties don't have an incentive to do that. So say, for example, you're living in a dying Midwestern town where all of the jobs have moved overseas because of competition, or because of technology, you're no longer going to get that job at the factory. Like, it's just gone. It's not coming back. So you can be pissed at something, right? So the Democrats say what you should be pissed at is you should be pissed at all the people on Wall Street who obviously screwed you, and that's why you don't have a job in this industry where a machine's doing your job. And on the right, you have a bunch of people who will say, well, it's China, right, or it's Mexico. And let's be real about this. The fact is that a lot of those jobs are gone because technology moves forward. I mean, you don't have the same economy that my parents had, where my mom worked at a company for 20 years. And since I got out of law school, I've probably worked 5 or 6 jobs, and that's not unusual. People are moving more and more often now. But no one's willing to say that. Because if you say to somebody, your anger is not justified, the best thing that you can do right now is recognize that no one cares enough about you to get in your way. Go out and make something of yourself, and we'll try and find resources for you, on a social level, not a governmental level. We'll try and go out there and raise the money so you can go to college. We'll try to raise the money for you so we'll try to give you the job opportunity so you can get your start. But that's the best way to get ahead, not to sit and bitch and moan about politics. Unfortunately, those politicians lose.
That's what they do.
Right? I'm not in the business of getting votes. And so I can say all these things. But if you're a politician and you say to your own constituency, you're pissed, but your reason for being pissed is really bad, how about get your shit together?